Morning, guys. Just listening to a podcast from the Heretics podcast from Andrew Gold, which is always a good listen. I enjoy it. I enjoy listening to him in interviews as well when he goes on other podcasts. Very interesting chat. The one about Sarah Ferguson and P. Diddy. And it's, just digging into the background. I can remember being like 16 and seeing Sarah Ferguson having her toes sucked by some billionaire oligarch or something. Sarah Ferguson obviously being the woman who married Fergie, who married Prince Andrew. But just listening to the background, strings of affairs, allegedly. Associations with P. Diddy, going to his parties. They're all kind of intermingled, this elite cabal of people involved in this sex trafficking, there's rumours of Satanism, there's funny references to things like beef jerky and pizza and grape juice, and the whole lot's very sordid. And I mean, I used to be someone who was when I was young and stupid, obviously I was, a Republican. I wanted rid of the monarchy. But then as I've grown up, and I respect the monarchy. I love the Queen. She was an absolutely wonderful person. And I was a staunch royalist. But the more I look at it now, and with King Charles, I'm not a fan of King Charles. It's just weak slop, ultimately. I love history. I love the history of the United Kingdom. The great kings we've had: Henry II, Edward I, the great and terrible king, which is a wonderful book if ever you want to read it. What a man he was! Absolutely led from the front. First ever the war at the Battle of Stirling on his great massive grey war horse. Just an absolute colossus of a man. A Plantagenet king in the greatest essence. A wonderful, strong leader of men. And now we've been reduced to this. And then it's talking about, they don't know where she is now. She's been spotted in a spa in Austria and a spa in Switzerland, and she was in Doha recently. It's like, it's just unjustifiable to me that we can have this royal family. I just don't see what it delivers. And even when I see, they talk about William and Catherine's going to be the new front, I'm just not seeing it. I don't want to get rid of the royal family because it'll be another pillar of the institution that we've reduced, and as a nation that we're losing as history and as traditions and as culture. But I just can't see how we justify it anymore. I mean, obviously I'm interested in your thoughts. Have a nice day, guys.